to Insight on AllNews Nigeria TV, and I still remain your host, Praise Ganiyu. And if you're new here, Insight is where I talk on any trending issues from any sector. So let's get right into what I have for you today. Nigeria 2020, in less than 15 hours, Dorothy gets massive increase in Instagram followership. Back on your screen, so let's get to see who wins this year. Nigeria receives $1 million from Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. I hope the federal government gets to, do something with this money, because we still have the resumption of schools still pending. They can actually put some of this money into that, sector and make sure that our students are back to school in a safe and, protected environment. I know they can also do something about the United Nations statement of, having Nigerians. We have 7.8 million Nigerians that are at risk of hunger starvation. So we hope the federal government can do something about these issues. Young Nigerian Izu kills himself after being accused of rape. It has been all over the news now that we have people that falsely accuse others of rape or sexual harassment. And I'm like, do people actually know what rape means? Do they know the effect on the victim of rape or whosoever is accused of this act? It's very bad. Now, looking at the issue of Izu, it was reported that this guy doesn't want to have any other attachment with that lady, and the lady came out and said, okay, this guy so raped me and all of that. And before we know it, this guy committed suicide. We don't know if it's actually true that he raped her, but then if you're out there and you think you have issues with someone and you think the next thing is accuse them of any act, even if it's not rape or any act, you don't know what it can actually do on that person. So it won't take you anything to walk away from a party if the party is not willing to have any further relationship with you. Please and please, their life can actually be destroyed by any single act you take, because social media is now, it's a powerful medium now, and it determines how you use it, because it can actually mar or make you. 2,111 delegates to participate at PDP primary election. So you mean 2,111 delegates will actually be on ground to vote? At the APC primary election, they had close to 3,000 delegates on ground. And it can be recalled that INEC gave out, general protective measures to protect these voters, to protect election officials, to also protect the stakeholders in the electoral process. But do you think these guidelines were actually implemented? Let's take a look at the guidelines. Infrared thermometers will be supplied and used at the registration area collation centers, the local government area collation centers, and also the state collation centers. The use of face masks is mandatory for all involved in the election process and must be worn at all election locations. The Commission shall provide face masks for all election officials. Alcohol-based hand sanitizers will be provided for election officials at the polling unit. Ventilated spirits and cotton wool will be provided for the disinfection of the smart card readers after the fingerprint of each voter is read. The rules of physical distancing shall be enforced at all election activities, including stakeholders engagement, training, queuing at polling units. But that was not the case. Some of these, guidelines were not implemented at the APC primary election, and now again we are going to be having close to 3,000 delegates on ground again for the PDP primary election. That means close to 5,000 people or citizens are already exposed to this virus. Nigerians, the fact still remains that you need to stay safe. COVID-19 is real and you need to stay protected at all times. Alright guys, that will be all for today. Thank you for joining me on another beautiful episode of Insights. Do also like this video, drop your comments on any of the issues discussed here, and of course subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. See you next time.